Sorry, that's all.
Okay,
That's
I
all
do apologize. I wasn't paying attention. Ari, are you still in here? Hold on 1 second. Ari, are you still in here? Because girl, I did not know that's what she looked like. I didn't never know what she looked like. Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Maceo, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know what Rose is talking about. It sounds like pandering. But are white people
I swear you
inherently
make me laugh. Look, you make me laugh every time.
yeah. I know a panderer when I see one, and let me see. Are white people inherently racist? Absolutely. And racism does have a biological aspect. People just don't do research into these topics outside of the talking points already popular on the app. I'm gonna leave that alone. Y'all don't read. What is white culture? Culture appropriation, psychological warfare, hegemony, internalized jealousy, and they like to have coitus with animals for some reason, and with their relatives. Um, are unequipped. Well, all white people are unequipped, so yeah, they're a detriment. Well, they're a detriment to society, but especially to people in the same household as them. Is biracial a race? No, it is not. Is race biological? It absolutely is, because race describes your biological differences between other groups. That's why you don't call a German Shepherd a poodle, because they have biological differences, even though they're both dogs. Oh yeah,
All right.
gaslighting too. Yeah, somebody said gaslighting.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna just do my duties real quick. I'm gonna let some other people up, and then everybody chime in. Cause oh no, I forgot Saturn's up here. Make sure we're tapping the screen, sharing the live, guys. Make sure you're reposting. If you're able to gift, please gift my panelists, regardless of if they agree or disagree. Capitalism affects everybody, and I've never been a hater. We also are crowdfunding today. There's a $370 goal. If everybody were to donate $1 or $2, the goal would be almost done or completely done. But if you're not able to donate, I am still very glad that you are here, and let's keep tapping and try to get to 40K. Hey, Saturn, how are you?
Oh, good morning. Sorry about doing something.
I remembered the planet this time. Because last time you came up, I was like, I don't know what planet that is.
Fine.
Can you tell everybody your race, age, and pronouns, please?
My race is black. My pronouns are she and her, and my age is I'm 26 years old.
All right. What brings you up?
I just want to be like, I just want to answer the what is white tea culture? What exactly is? Do they really have a culture here in America? Like here in America, do they really have a culture? Not really. Maybe outside of America, but no.
All right. Does anybody else want to chime in on that? Or is there any particular thing you guys still want to talk about?
Girl, I'm trying. I just don't understand. We still had that girl in the comments that was up here. Now she's talking about, oh well, if race is biological, then I'm biracial. Girl, please,
I think she just. Sorry, I think she just wants to be white because
I
I've
think
met a
that's
lot
what
of.
it is.
I've met a lot of biracials on this app that want to be white, and it's very very uncomfortable. Like I don't care if they identify as biracial. I'm not triggered by their identities, but it's like they have this strong disdain for their black side for whatever reason. So
Yeah, because I don't understand how they aren't understanding that race is a social construct. Oh, well, I'm not going to be called what people want to call me just because the government. That's the only reason why we have race. It's because of what people called us, baby.
Really?
It was created to to make us different than the YT folks.
We already are.
We need to just leave her. We need to leave her alone because she does this in every
hold on,
live.
1 second. 1 second. No, 1 second, because I'm about to bring her back up. I just wanted to make this because we are talking about her, so I want to give her the opportunity to respond. But what I child, I can't child herb. hold on, Miss Monomy, you got your background. Damn, what was I about to say? When you come up, I'm gonna ask everybody up here to allow her to finish whatever she has to say. But Irvis, I'm also gonna ask you to allow other people to finish too. And I'm also gonna ask you to tone it down just a tad bit. And I'm gonna ask everybody to be respectful, but I do want to give you the opportunity to respond. You just gotta take it down a couple notches, okay? All right. Hey, silly goose.
Wanna be white is crazy, baby. Look at me. Why the fuck would I wanna be white? I'm gonna ask you that in serious, all seriousness.
Come on,
please,
let her
please.
finish. Let her finish.
No, I'm asking her a question because she just tried to fucking say I want to be white, bitch. I never in my wildest dreams ever wanted to be white.
Who are you calling?
Don't ever do that, bitch, because you don't know me. I don't even.
I literally just said
about me that says white. I want to be.
Crashing out over an
I want to be biracial. That's what I am.
1 second. I literally just said don't come up here with that.
Well, she's saying crazy stuff. Go ahead.
And that's fine. Hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second.
No, I'm not. How would I want to be white? Because I want to be what I am. Stupid.
See, you're doing it again.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say stupid, but that doesn't even make sense. This is the thing. Anytime somebody wants to go by what they are, now you want to be white.
All right. So my thing is, I want y'all to have the discussion, but we got to chill the hell entire out. Okay. I understand that you're upset, of course, and your feelings are valid, but I just need the language and whatnot to chill out. Okay.
And I also say too, it's a little too early to be crashing out, man. Like, go drink some coffee or something, like some tea. It's too early. Damn.
All right, and one thing everybody knows, I hate Showtime. So I want Irvis and Saturn to go ahead and have a talk, but just take it down a little bit. And when she's responding, Irvis, you gotta let her finish, okay? All right. It's only 10:27 over here, and it's hot. All right, I'm gonna take it off now, okay? All right. Make sure we're tapping the screen, y'all. And also, there is 116 people in here. If everybody were to donate $2, we would be that much closer to our goal, guys. But please make sure you're tapping and all that good stuff. Okay, now you guys go ahead. Let me put the thing back.
Is that the Cash App, the Ebony Rose Show?
Yeah, that's it. And Sabah, who's next to me, that's a split goal for us. We're splitting whatever we make. No, correct, Saturn. That's why I said, Irvis, you gotta chill. She didn't call you out your name, so let's keep them at comparable, whatever you call them. Well, you gotta give a fuck over here because I asked you not to say it. Now, if she called you a bitch, then yeah, call her a bitch back all you want to.
Yeah, I literally just said you wanted to be white. That's all I said, and you
and
had
in real life, I will slap the shit out of you for saying it.
Okay,
don't ever
go
put
ahead.
Me like
now,
that.
Go
don't
ahead.
ever in your life.
Go
please,
ahead.
Don't ever
You
okay,
crashing out over something
because I don't let people talk to me telling me I want to be white. Girl, I never want to be.
But
did I ever come up with this panel fighting for the right to be called white? You guys sound stupid. I would never want to be white. I would never want to be white.
Herbalist, you have to respect.
It's her best life, guys. It's her best life. We have to sound the word.
But herbal, you have to respect
her best life, though. It's
and
her
Ebony requires in her life for you not to crash out. So whatever.
Okay, I'm not crashing out, but she's up here saying
like,
fighting
I'm not cursing at you. I didn't call you anything.
Guys,
you don't even know me. You don't know me worth.
So wait, someone saying that you want to be white is fighting words?
Yes, because I've never. Because first of all, that's going
mind
against
you part
everything.
white.
That's going against because I don't. This is what y'all don't understand.
Yeah, like
I'm not black. I am a new thing. I am biracial. And you're gonna respect that, right? Or not new thing, but I'm a different thing, right? I'm a merging of two races. I'm not either.
But you're not monoracial, is what you're saying.
Right. I'm multiracial. So for people to sit up here and say I want to be. I could say you want to be black because just like how like in full black
in every lifetime.
Exactly. Okay, but you won't, but you never will because you're half white. That's the thing. So that's the same thing.
Listen, was it my top half or my lower half white?
No, I'm talking about
which
the
part?
girl who said
there's
that.
Too many people
the biracial
talking at one
people,
time.
I could say the same thing by basically stepping on black people's toes. You guys are contributing to erasure by saying no, I'm black. Like, and black people will yell to the sky, hey, why don't y'all just be what you are so we can both have our own identity so we're not, taking roles from each other or representing each other, right? I think that's fair. It's not about you wanting to be white. It's about having respect for other cultures and also having respect for yourself, right? When you have respect for yourself, you're not ashamed. You're not ashamed of who you are. Just because I'm half white doesn't mean that I'm a Ku Klux Klan member I'm walking around like a Republican or something, or I'm wearing a MAGA hat. This because, and that's what I'm trying to understand. Biracial people, y'all need to stop pushing this narrative. Oh, I'm because you hate the fact that you're half white. You can be half white and change, and you don't have
Your
to be
phenotype is
like
black,
white
so you're
people.
black.
Well, hold on. Hey guys, one second.
So if a biracial,
hold on, Herbis, hold on. You just went on a monologue. Hold on, let somebody else speak. So I want to correct something. Nobody, not now person up here on this panel, specifically, any of these people said that if you're biracial, you're black. Because that's not, nobody ever said that. Not one of us believe that. Just because you are biracial and have a black parent does not make you black. What makes you black is how you look, right?
So if somebody was to say, hey, I think that you look
oh my
white.
Gosh, girl, hold on one second.
No, I'm just talking to you. If somebody
I
was to
know,
say,
but I
think you
wasn't finished
Okay,
speaking.
go ahead.
Jesus fucking, I don't even fucking remember now. God damn.
I just really want to ask this question because Slim said,
I'm trying to remind Ab of what she was saying.
as a biracial, if somebody considers you white,
Oh my God, her best life. Shut the fuck
oh my
up.
God, you shut the fuck up. It's like you won't answer the question.
You turn horny and fucking
Y'all
dumb.
can't answer the question because you don't.
Bunny. This you. You haven't shut the fuck up since
Bitch,
you've
I
been
would
up
have to
here.
shut the
You
fuck up.
angry as fuck.
Come make me.
Yes, I would any day.
But
You're black and you hate it. You're black and you
I
hate it.
love being black.
You're black and you hate it. You
I
don't love
who
being
I
black.
am.
This is why you up here
I
acting a
love who
fucking
I
fool.
am.
No, you
But-
don't.
but
No,
I'm
you don't.
confused, though.
You have shown this time and time again, and I'm
not
fucking
gonna
sick
let
and
the
tired
world
of you.
decide for me.
I've been
Oh,
trying.
she's white. Oh, she's black. I'm not gonna let nobody decide for me. That's the
Okay,
point.
but Herb, this is the thing. Can't nobody decide nothing for you because you don't.
You just said that it's up to how people see you as. Did you not?
But Herb, this is the thing though.
Oh my God. Listen. The over talking. We also have new guests up here that we have to introduce, but I cannot have everybody talking at one time because I'm not high the fuck enough yet. And as I'm trying to be that, y'all are really blowing me. Okay? And my fault, I kept calling you Herb and Herbis. I didn't realize it was her best life. Y'all know my ass don't be catching on. Okay, so I apologize for that as well. But let's take a breather. I'm going to introduce the two new guests, and then we will try to do this again because I hate fucking Showtime. I want everybody to be able to speak, and there's going to be interjection, I understand, and there's going to be times where people are arguing back and forth, and it's fine, but at some point, it's got to stop. Okay? All right. So let's try this one more time. Okay. Let me introduce the new folks first. All right. Hello, Jello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Can I get your race, age, and pronouns, please?
Yes, I am a she girl. I am black. And you said age, right?
Yes, please.
I'm 23.
Okay, really quick, I want to get... What is your username, love, next to Jello?
Oh, Jello Bello the Anarchist.
Oh, no, the one next to you.
It's pretty girl. It's pretty girl upside down.
Oh,
I
don't
thought
know.
so. Okay, pretty girl. Okay, can I get your race, age, and pronouns really quick?
Black 21. She her.
Okay, awesome. All right, give me a second. We're going to let Jello have the floor really quick. Then we're going to get to you. And then we're going to try to everybody open the panel back up, okay?
So I'm just gonna go by it one by one. It says, are white people inherently racist? I would say yes. And then, what is white culture? I think it's capitalism and consumerism, specifically in America. I can't speak for like European cultures. And then, are unequipped white mothers a detriment to their non-white or black children? Yes, they are. And is biracial a race? No, because like we made the point earlier, where you guys, which was a really good one, when we talk about biracial, it's just two different phenotypical people. So like it could be African and Asian, or a Latino and an Arab, or a Native American and a Polynesian. It could be any combination. And is race biological? Yes, to a certain degree, because most of it is based on phenotype, which is how you perceive things. But we also know biology is a much more scientific thing. So yeah.
All right, really quickly, pretty girl, your thoughts?
Do I have to answer every single one, or can I kind of touch on the conversation that was happening earlier?
Yeah, that's fine as well.
Yeah, I wanted to push back on, really one of the questions. Is biracial a race? Like the person before me just said, it is not.
The pushback to the person, I think it was her best life, and it's not an attack at you, by the way. I'm just responding to what was said. Unfortunately, someone already has decided for you what you are. Nobody sees biracialness in the real world. They see your racial phenotype. Someone has already decided for you what that means. So if you walk out in the world and someone treats you as if you are black, that's just what you are. That's what your phenotype says you are. No one is seeing that, oh, she might have a white parent. They're saying, no, she just may be a light-skinned black person, because you can be of two brown-skinned parents and be light-skinned. And someone would assume you're biracial and you're not. So there is no look to being biracial. No one's seeing that. They're seeing black or they're seeing white, and that's just it.
Before anyone else, thank you so much, Maddie. I love you, and thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate both of you guys so much for the cash apps. Okay, really quick. I see your hand, Miss Monami. Hold on 1 second. Sabah, did you want to chime in really quick before I give it everybody else on the panel?
No, but thank you to whoever donated. I'm trying to, I'm cleaning, child. But I'm good. I just make sure that we do one at a time, y'all. Like, please, we have to do one at a time. Not only, it's also to protect the live. I also need y'all to continue tapping the screen. We need 50K likes or the comments are gone. But once we open the panel back up, I just need y'all to just one at a time, please. We all grown. We grown folk, and it's 7:30 here. Let's figure it out, okay? All right.
All right, really quick before we get to Miss Monami. Maceo, did you want to chime in? Because you have been kind of quiet.
I'm interested in why people think that race is not biological.
So the phenotype itself is biological. We know that, right? In the United States, we base race off of phenotype. Other places, it may be tied more to like ethnic origin or something, but it operates differently. And there's different racial classifications and stuff. So, for instance, we have 5 racial categories here, but somewhere else may have 2, may have 3, may have 7, may have more. Another example would be there's been cases where people in Brazil who were deemed by white by their standards would come over to the United States and be placed in a different racial category because of how we categorize that phenotype. So phenotype is indeed biological. The label, which is all we're talking about, that is used for it is simply a social construct with nickel ties.
But isn't that kind of redundant, because all words are social constructs?
Yes, they are.
But there are clearly biological differences between the races, and there's differences outside of how you look, and we kind of went over that last time.
Right,
but none of it would be definitive. Like nothing would be specific to one race or another, because we're all technically multi.
No, we're not, man.
Our says we really are. If you were to get an ancestry test, you'd probably have bloodlines drawing back like to far other countries that you never even thought to go to, right? So technically,
ancestry doesn't make you multiracial.
But our phenotype just says something different because it's majority one thing or the other. There would be no one specific like feature that's specific to black people that another race cannot possess, and vice versa for any other racial group.
Okay, well, show me a white person with 4C hair.
The only thing that would be specific is the perception.
Show me a white person.
I actually seen it. I seen a white person with some real curly hair.
Right.
Curly is a pattern. It's not a texture. So show me a white person with.
4C isn't the only.
We're doing it
again.
I was talking to one person. So again.
Yeah, one person at a time. Other people can chime in. I just needed the conversation to flow. Huh? Yeah, for a little bit. I just need the conversation to flow. Can I have that? Cut a roach? Damn. Sorry, I was talking to my son. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. So, for instance, like 4C hair, like, yeah, that may be specific to most black people, but that's not the only hair type of a black person.
That's not the point.
Person to another black
That's
individual.
not the point. If these features are not exclusive, show me a white person with 4C hair.
Give me, hey guys, 1 second, please. Thank you so much for the, 330 minus 20 would be 310, right? Okay. Thank you so much for the cash app, Hannah. You are hilarious. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so her point was these traits aren't exclusive, so show me a white person with 4C hair. Curly is a pattern. It's not a texture. Somebody with 4C hair can have curls or waves, i.e. 360 waves, right? So where are white people with 4C hair?
May I say something? Because
the chart that you're talking about our hair isn't even real. The people who are professions in hair do not even use that chart because there are actually so many more different curls and patterns that go beyond 4C, right? There are many Black people who have a range of different hair. Black people can have long
Nobody's
straight hair.
disputing that.
Okay, hold on. White people can have very coarse hair. I've seen it.
Show it to me.
You go look for it, baby. This your
Naturally, quote unquote coarse hair like a Black person.
Naturally,
Now,
and then they gotta go to a Black stylist to get their
now,
hair done.
who here believes that a white person has hair texture like you?
Hey, a Black person got hair texture like a white person too, baby.
Yeah, because Black people are the most genetically diverse because we've had over 300,000 years to develop these mutations, right? So again, where are white people with hair that looks like yours naturally? Crickets.
I've seen it many times.
Bob Ross had a perm, by the way.
Wouldn't talk about Bob Ross.
Give me 1 second, guys. Hello, Brats. Hey. Can I get your race, age, and pronouns, please?
24. She heard they them Black.
Perfect. Okay, really quickly, let me tell you about the two separate conversations going on here. So there's this one, and then there's the one where biracial is a racial identity. Well, sorry, not racial identity, race. And that's with Her Best Life. And there was another conversation going on in the beginning. I don't know what it was. So there was three, just in case they switch it.
Okay, and you wasn't told that you obsessed with biracial people and jealous or nothing?
That's why I know my name's getting brought up. Because I'm literally on mute. So don't, please.
No, I was... Her Best Life. Listen, did you not hear what I said? I was telling her about the three different conversations
that
were going on.
Yeah, but you put it like I'm on one side and y'all on the other. Please, I'm
going
on mute.
Trying... Okay, first of all, what
you were just a walking crash out.
Miss Monami, please. What, like literally though, because what I said was to her, you were the one engaged in that conversation. Therefore, that's why I brought you up. Like, what part of that did you not understand?
No, but you said Her Best Life. You just mentioned my name, and I don't understand my name is being mentioned.
Yes, because you were the one. That was your stance.
I'm not the only one. Maceo has another stance. There's other people with different stances. So go ahead.
Maceo just came. Girl, you finna piss me off. Listen,
I don't explain Maceo's stance though. You already explained Maceo's stance. I'm familiar with both of them at the end of the day, so I already know what's going on.
Okay. All right. You guys,
y'all want me to crash out?
Feel better now.
But this
I
is
don't like
literally...
Brett. And we don't like each other, so just please don't bring my name up when you're talking to her. Because we don't.
I can say whatever I want. You're on my panel, so if I want to say Her Best Life,
you guys are telling me to be. I'm trying to be quiet. I'm trying to be on mute. I just want
to know what you're going to do if I keep bringing it up.
Like, no, I love you to bring it up. I'm just saying.
Just to clarify, I don't know this person
but then bringing
to
up my
have
name,
a problem with them. Just to
okay,
clarify,
that's fine. She can go ahead and answer. Nobody. I'm in the corner. Okay.
Thank you. Auntie, just to clarify, I don't know this person to have a problem with her. She just comes on my panels screaming, and apparently, even though I just moved, so according to her, I'm getting evicted. So.
Oh, so she does this one places. Got it. Okay. I think this is my first time.
I tried to tell you that. I said Auntie Biggs got in her butt a couple weeks ago for doing the same exact thing that she did today, and she also has another name named Glitter. And does the same thing.
All of y'all were screaming at the same time, so I couldn't, like you're doing now. Like, I couldn't, how you doing?
Crazy.
I couldn't hear what was being said because everybody was talking at one time. That's why we had to keep doing showtime.
Okay, so she does this in every space that she goes
Okay,
to.
can we talk about the topic and not me, please? That's all I'm asking.
I don't care about that.
Shit.
All right, go ahead. I think it was Maceo I interrupted.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to see these white people with 4C hair naturally. And somebody mentioned Asian people. You talking about those Asian people that get their hair chemically altered to look like yours? Yeah, that's not natural.
I mentioned Asian people, and no, there's been a couple of Asian women on this app who show their type 4 hair and even show their baby pictures.
Yeah, see, this is the problem. People really don't know what texture is. It's how your hair comes out of the cuticle. So there are people, like some Southeast Asians, their hair may look similar, but the way it's coming out of the cuticle is not similar. So it's not 4C hair, again.
Well, I didn't say
Well,
4C. I said
it's
I
type.
was very distinct when I said 4C this entire
And I was
time.
very distinct when I said
Okay,
type.
well, you didn't prove me wrong, so we can move
well
on.
these things are mimicable,
Hello,
right?
real.
Anyone can mimic a racial phenotype, and I don't agree with this. By the way, let me make that very clear. I don't think people should be doing this or like adopting another race. For instance, Rachel Dolezal was able to change her hair texture and her skin tone to look like a light-skinned Black person. Like we see other people that are able to go to a salon and get a 4C hair type. Like I understand what you're saying, but the way the race operates, it's not concerning itself with how the hair
Ma'am, we're
blows from
talking
the
about
scalp.
biology. We're not
Wait, can
talking
I
about
finish?
people
Wait,
chemically
can I finish
changing
what I'm saying?
something to appear like
Hold
something
on,
else.
sir.
That's why I keep
Excuse
saying
me.
naturally.
Excuse me, sir. Hello, I was speaking.
But you're not
Nobody in the
talking about
room.
what I'm talking about, but go on.
Okay,
Can
I
you let
am.
her talk?
Stop talking. I can finish what I'm saying. Thank you. So, like I said, when you're out in the world, the way that race operates, no one is concerning themselves with whether or not your hair texture is real. They're seeing the hair texture and the skin tone, they're deciding your race.
What?
I'm not saying that these individuals would be Black or they would have like they would have 4C hair just because they went to a salon and got it changed. That wouldn't be how it works. However, if they are perceived to have 4C hair and perceived to have a darker skin tone, they would then be Black in the eyes of everyone that sees them.
Yeah, Crown Neck disputes everything you're saying. People do care about your natural hair texture. That's why Amani Jones, that's why Davita Key and others literally had to have lawsuits about their natural hair texture being a determining factor in their employment, right? So again, show me the white person who naturally has 4C hair since race is not biological.
You shifted the goalpost 3 times at
Has
this point.
so haven't I, since I started talking about this, has my position not been show me a white person with 4C hair? When have I ever changed that?
Now you're saying naturally with 4C.
I always said naturally.
No, you just repeated what you said and you didn't put naturally.
Ma'am, okay, that in other words, she can't find it.
Yeah, I never said I could.
Okay, because it doesn't exist.
I didn't say it
Because
existed.
4C hair is a biological trait to people who originate from Africa.
What? Okay, that's fine. Well, I wouldn't even say it's specific to Africa because there's individuals from other countries that are Black that also have 4C hair texture. But okay.
Where did
Again,
these
that's only
black people come
that's only
from?
one trait.
Where did these black people come from?
What do you mean?
Where did these black people you just mentioned come from?
What, on other islands, like in other places of the world?
I'm done. Y'all got it.
I'm so confused as to the question you're asking.
If they're black,
Yeah.
where are their ancestors from?
Not okay. I'm not gonna go into that with you because I think you're confused. Not every Black person or like has Black ancestry tying back to. Actually, everyone has ancestry tying back to Africa.
But you just said black people don't. Like, which one is it? Everybody has African ancestry, or black people don't?
Everyone has African ancestry, but
Okay.
not every Black person is from Africa.
But depending on you look, you're gonna be determined to be white, black, Asian, right?
Sure.
Okay. So again, where are these black people in these other parts? Where did they come from?
Did I not just answer that?
No, you just said they come from an island.
Yeah, Black people don't only exist in Africa.
I didn't say only exist in Africa. I said where did they come from?
I'm gonna list every like.
No,
island
you
or
don't
country
understand.
where
What
Black
I'm
people
asking
live.
you, black people who live other places, are they indigenous to these places or did they migrate from Africa and start living in these other places?
Both are possible.
Okay, she don't. Y'all got it.
That's not an insane statement. That like that both are possible. That they could be indigenous to that, or possible.
Hold on, my phone was cutting out. Or is that Pretty's phone cutting out? All right, do y'all want to get back to the biracial conversation, or there was also one before that?
Can you show the picture I just sent you on Insta?
Okay, yeah, let me go get it.
Y'all love trying to prove that there's no biological difference between black people.
All I said was nothing would be definitive.
Okay, show me a white person that has the skin tone of Angela Bassett then. Since it's not definitive.
That's not the only thing that I'm harping on.
So you can't show me the hair, you can't show me the skin tone. Okay. But it's not definitive. Yeah, and we've
No,
seen this picture before.
Oh look.
So show the other pictures where her hair is straightened and it's clearly not 4C. Show the other pictures. We've seen this
What
little
other
Asian girl
pictures?
multiple times on this app.
Anyone who saw this would think she has 4C.
Yeah, you Googled that and that's what popped up, but that girl does not have 4C hair. Show when her hair was straightened also. We've all seen that picture before. We've seen the video. We've seen the video of that girl too. Her hair is not 4C.
Yeah, in that video, her mom is actually wetting her hair and brushing it.
Yeah, y'all ain't got
I never
nothing.
made the claim that 4C. I said type 4, so I brought up Asian people, so I'm showing what I said.
How does their hair come out of the cuticle?
There's no gene that is specific to genotype either. Not genotype. There's no gene specific to skin tone either. Like your melanin.
So what type of
count.
melanin do black people have versus white people?
There's no like differing in melanin. We just have more.
There's different types of melanin, ma'am.
Really?
And I'm not talking about melanin density. I'm talking about melanin types. Yes, there are different types of melanin. So which ones do black people typically have?
Explain that. Explain the different types of
No,
melanin.
you said there's nothing definitive. You don't know that there's different types of melanin?
I'm asking you. Clearly, I don't know. So could you try to?
I'm not an educator.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But she clearly just asked because she didn't know that.
I just said that I didn't know.
Okay, so yeah, so I don't know why you're debating this with me then.
Okay, your tone is off. Okay. Right, I'm like, if there's different types of melanin, and clearly I don't know, then see, someone's telling me in the comments. Thank you, someone. Jesus Christ. Okay. Right, see, I don't think everybody knew this. My son knew today.
Then they shouldn't be debating it.
I didn't debate that there weren't different types of melanin.
Man, you're debating these traits.
You said there were different types of melanin.
Yeah, there are, and you questioned it.
No, I said.
And Ari, if you have something to say, you could come up
asked you
too.
to tell me what they were. That's not me debating you. That's me
When I
asking you a
asked them to
question.
show me something, they said go find it, right? Okay, fine.
I was the one that told you to go find it.
Yeah, so when I brought up 2 different types of melanin, you go figure it out.
But I'm not the one. You know what, sir?
Yeah, see, again, this
You're
picture,
not, if
this
you're not
little
in a mood
girl.
to have, like, I'm not debating you. I'm trying to have like a discussion, and like you're coming
Okay,
at
well
me like I'm trying
we can
to combat
unalive
everything
it. We can
that's
unalive
not
it.
true. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, the fact that y'all think that little girl's hair is 4C. Show her, show the other pictures, show the other pictures where her hair was straightened, and you tell me that's the same as yours.
Well, let me see. Let me look at the difference.
All right, while we're doing that, make sure we're tapping the screen, sharing the live, gifting the list, do your daily heart me's, repost. We are at 53K. I know we can get to 60. There's 126 people in here. If everybody were to donate $1 or $2, the goal would be gone or almost gone. It's right there in the yellow cash tag. Oh, Jenna's here.
Lord Jesus.
Yes, I've been here. What's up?
Oh no, not you, Jello. Talking about Jenna in the comments.
Oh, okay.
But, all right, so let's deviate from this for a hot second, and we can go back to the biracial discussion. I can't remember what we were talking about before that. So, where were we at in that conversation? Shit, I'm scared to say her best life. She might crash out or something.
As long as, listen, I'm really not trying to come up here and crash out. I just don't like the accusations. Somebody telling me I want to be white. My stance of me wanting to be considered biracial has nothing to do with me wanting to be white. I've never wanted to be white in my entire life. I've always said I'm biracial. And at one point I did say I was black, right? And I did identify as black. But when I realized the pushback from the black community themselves on me calling myself black, that's really, it's not out of because I want to be white. It's more so out of respect for black people, right? And that's why I just come up on these panels and say biracial people. Why do y'all even push this narrative? Why are you even helping this narrative?
But you just said earlier you don't let people determine.
Maceo, let her finish.
But it's not about me letting people determine. when I used to be like that, I used to push. No, I am black. But when I finally realized, why don't I just be myself? What is so wrong about saying I'm biracial, right? Because then, guess what? It takes away people's ability to argue with you, to invalidate you, to call you, to misidentify. Because that happens a lot too, right? Like I know I'm the only one seeing the way that biracial people are spoken about, and it's by both sides. I go on YT panels too. I don't know why y'all sitting up here acting like I'm like fighting to be considered white, or I only want to be biracial so that I can feel like I'm better than black people. That's not it. I've heard so much pushback from the black community that I feel like now is it. What is the problem? What is the problem? Why wouldn't y'all want to just go by biracial if black people are telling you, hey, number one, we don't see you as black. Number two, you have a different experience. Number three, you guys are erasing us by going around saying you're black. What do you guys think about that?
So I thought you said you don't let people determine what you are, but because some black people had an issue with you identifying as black, you determined, well, I'm not going to call myself black. I'm going to call myself something else.
Because what I am, I had to come to the light moment, right? I had to come to myself. Why am I ashamed of being half white? Why am I being told and invalidated all the time? And yes, I've never tried to go around saying I'm white, but I also had ignorant comments, things that's happened to me from white people. So I came to a point in my life where I'm like, I want to be exactly who I am.
But why were white people saying things to you?
I want to go identify by what I am, because when I identify by what I am, nobody can argue me, because that's what I am. I'm not going to let people tell me that I'm one or the other, or decide that one day, oh, you know what, you ain't black, and flip it up. No, or say, and then I have like some people try to say like, oh, if I say I'm biracial, they want to start saying racist shit to me about being black. You're a nigga. Look at your ages.
You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. If you don't want to be black, you don't get to say the N-word. No.
And what? I never said I don't want to be
this
black.
is exactly the problem. You
Nigga,
want to come in here with the privilege of it, but you don't want to be black. You want to exactly. Look at you. Go ahead.
Hey, hello?
I'm black and
Hello?
I'm biracial.
Hello?
I'm
Hey.
so black. I'm black and I'm white. I'm
Hello?
biracial.
No, you're not.
Identity. That's
No,
my
you're
identity.
not.
Hello?
No,
It's
you're
my
not.
identity. You can't control.
Hello?
You can't decide for me. Go ahead.
Hello?
Who's talking, Saba?
Yeah, I like, Lord Jesus, I need y'all to get it together, bro. And that's absolutely right. If you don't want to claim your blackness, how are you able to be? Why are you walking around saying nigga? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? You don't want to claim your blackness, but you want to participate in it. Oh, okay. Also to decent check cash app. But yeah, if you don't want to claim blackness, don't use our hairstyles, don't use our lingo, don't use none of that. Because then you're culture appropriating, right? Because you're not a part of the culture, right?
D. Now you know you gotta add for me. You gotta subtract. What's 310 minus 25? Somebody put in the comments real fast. Oh, and I am gonna get off in probably about 22:85. Thank y'all. Listen, math was never my thing. Never my thing. Thank you so much, D. I love you. I'm gonna let this rock right now, just so everybody has the opportunity to speak uninterrupted, and then we'll put it back together. Okay? Yeah, I'm high as hell, and I am probably get off in maybe 20 or so minutes. I haven't quite decided yet, but I believe so because my phone is overheating terribly. All right, let's go ahead. All right, wonderful. All right, Miss Monami, you go.
Okay, so past life, this is why everybody is saying what they're saying to you. You want to be racially ambiguous, and that is what it is. But you're coming in here, you're using AAVE, you're turning around, you're saying hard ER, you're being argumentative, you're being anti-black, and it's disgusting. to say the least. Especially as someone who's a black biracial woman, you're the reason why so many people have issues with biracial people, because you are problematic. And you're problematic in the sense of the things that you say, the things that you do, and how you behave. You have done this in many a life, coming around, arguing with people, trying to assert your dominance about what you think you are and who you think you are and what's going on and what's the problem with this. If that's how you want to identify, baby, that's fine. But what the fuck does that have to do with us? Why are you coming in here trying to force yourself and your ideology upon us? It's no different than white people trying to force Christianity upon us. If that's what you want to think, please, by all means, keep it to yourself. But being argumentative and saying the things that you're saying and behaving the way that you're behaving, crashing out, calling people names, this, that, whatever the case is, that's not how this is going to work. And see, what's going to happen is you're going to fuck around and run into the wrong person, and you're going to get smacked the fuck up like you threatened Saturn earlier, okay? And then when it happens to you, either you're going to play victim, which most likely you are, because it's that white side coming out, or you're going to realize that that's not how shit works. You need to grow the fuck up. You really do. You're too old to be acting like this. And this is exactly what white people prey upon in our community. You can't even agree with us about...
Y'all are so funny. See how if you identify as biracial, you just can't accept it, right? You want to be white. You want to be this, you want to be that. It's just funny to me. It's like, damn, my phone is the hotline today. What I'm saying is your inability to accept that and look, now you're saying I can't say the N-word and I can't do this and that. Who's going to beat my ass about it? Number one question, because I said all day, I've been called the hard R, so I can say it. Number one, I never said I wasn't black. I said I'm black and I'm white. That's his own identity. That is his own separate identity, right? I can take part in either side if I want to, as far as culture goes, as far as dress style, hair. I can take part in whatever I want. Who the fuck is gonna beat me up? And Miss Moni, nobody's gonna slap me, bitch. I want somebody to come slap me, please. It'll be my birthday. I love that energy. What you don't understand, this is not just my energy on a panel. I would love for somebody to come up and slap me. That would make my whole day, okay? And I'm gonna just in that note, because nobody's gonna slap me. And Monet, or whatever your name is, baby, yeah, it would make my day. I promise you. So anyway, like I was saying, biracial people can participate in both sides, and y'all can't do shit to stop it. We can say we're biracial. Y'all just want us to pick a side because it makes you uncomfortable for people to be what's the word I'm looking for? Intersectional, right? Between two races that hate each other. Y'all hate that. Nobody's fighting for the right to be a white supremacist when I say I'm biracial. I just say I'm biracial because I'm not arguing with anybody about what I am. I'm not. And I'm not gonna let nobody invalidate me and decide, no, you're not. And still, no one's answering my question on this panel who sees themselves as black. What if a person decides, hey, you do phenotypically look white? Are you going to identify as white then? And does that make you a racist? Nobody wants to answer that question because y'all can't. Because then it invalidates your whole point. That's all I got to say.
Well, then.
My only thing is, like, dark-skinned biracial people do not have this problem. Dark-skinned biracial people are not going around fighting to be classified as biracial because people on the day-to-day basis do not interact with them and assume based off of their phenotype, a looser curl pattern of lighter skin, that they are any other race but black. Nobody said that you cannot participate in both of your ethnicities because you are still multi-ethnic. And honestly, I'm not fighting for you to identify as black. I don't care. I'm black every day, all day, every place that I go to. I'm black, 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 black. Biracial was not just a black and white person. There are multiple ways to be biracial. You could be black and Asian, and so on and so forth. So as long as we're keeping these things in mind, you know.
I'm sorry, I was talking to my son. You said you were done, Brad?
Yes. Okay. All right, how do I...
Okay, so when I was saying that some biracials want to be white, you were proving my point. You were proving my point exactly, okay? I will never invalidate the experiences of a biracial person because I have biracial family members and I have biracial friends. And the things that they told me, I would never wish on anybody, okay? But what you're not finna do is call me out of my name. You're not gonna call me a female dog. You're not about to threaten me with violence when I haven't done shit to you. I didn't call you out your name. I could have called you all types of names, but I didn't. But instead you wanna crash out on me. And I'm sorry that people was like telling you, oh, you can't be black because you're this, you're that. I'm sorry you went through that. However, okay, that is not everybody within the black community. You can identify what you feel the most comfortable with. That is what I tell biracial and multiracial people. If you feel comfortable identifying as biracial or multiracial, that is on you. Just like if you want to identify as black. That's on you. I don't get triggered by that. And like Brad said, dark-skinned mixed people, we don't go through this type of shit, okay? So again, you can crash out, you can go off all you want to, okay? But like I said, I didn't call you out your name. I didn't call you any of that. All I said was, there are some biracials on this app that want to be white, and you are just like them. You crashing out, calling people names and all these other things. So, and like, I forgot who it was. You better not play victim if someone comes up and messes that little face up, okay? So, that's all I gotta say. You can be white tea all you want to. If you don't want to be black, don't say nigga, don't say all these things. That's all I gotta say. Macy, are you there?
Yeah, you can skip me.
Okay, y'all can hear me, right? I feel like I just turned my microphone on. Okay, perfect. So I feel like personally, I identify as black first and foremost because that is how people perceive me, and that is the culture that I'm most comfortable in, like when especially presenting myself and engaging with it. I do not have a connection with white culture and European culture. I don't really engage with it whatsoever, so I don't speak much on it. I will say that I was kind of understanding her best life just in the aspect of her trying to say that she says that she's biracial out of respect for other people. I know people will, deem me as what race they see me as, so I kind of like understand that there is sometimes kind of pushback from the black community, but it's not